Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to FILMspiration, inspiration for everyone through the lens of a filmmaker. My name is writer-director Edgar Ibarra, and I've got a very special guest for you. That's Jackson. Ran out of human guests, very kind of last minute, but you know what, though? Jackson has always been good company, and the show must go on. So, hey, why not? So, like I was saying, this is Jackson, and Jackson kind of serves the role of thing I wanted to touch on. Basically, how to keep your dreams alive and go after them despite life and all of its circumstances. Trust me, I'm a master at that. So, thank you to all of our guests so far who've joined. This is Jackson. Ta-da. So, like I was saying, um, how to keep your dreams alive and how to organize your life as such. And I'm not saying I'm the master at doing this. I'm just saying this is kind of what I've done to make sure that that happens. But order of business first, before we jump into that, something I touched upon last week. Today is actually the big release of Lowriders, starring, ooh yeah, Damian Bichir, Gabriel Chavarria, Theo Rosati, Melissa Benst, Tony Revolari, and Eva Longoria. I'm pumped to see this. We kind of went through this last time. Jackson? Yes, you. What do you say we watch the trailer to Lowriders? Okay. As indicated by that smile, without any further ado, Lowriders.
Crenshaw Sunday's going down right here in the beautiful California IA. It's your boy Gordo. It is what it is. It is what we do.
I was 6 years old riding shotgun in the old school with my dad.
I grew up in Boyle Heights. I remember when I was a kid, my pops always said one day we'd all build a car together. Lowriders are about family.
What's up, Daddy?
Me and my homies, we've never been to Mexico. And no, our Spanish ain't perfect. But you can find us partying with the hipsters in Echo Park, chilling at the skate park in Venice, or doing karaoke in K-Town. But for kids like me, sometimes we do end up the night at Taco Zone. Yeah, we eat tacos. But why not, right? If it was up to my pops, I'd be fixing cars at his shop all day.
I got a new boy in my...
This whole city is my canvas. I put up my art for free, and he wastes his money on car parts? That makes no sense to me.
Stop the car! Stop the car!
What? What's wrong? What are you doing? We get caught. That's my scholarship, Daddy.
Everybody's gonna get caught! No, you need to hurry up, man.
Go! Come on, Joey, pop it! Hurry! Put your hands up!
You have any idea what this calls your family? Writing your name on other people's property? Do you have an ounce of shame when a criminal like your brother?
Do you know what people call me now? Ghost. Because for the last 8 years, you haven't so much as mentioned my name to remind people that I exist. You're a joke, and nothing changes.
Talk to your sons.
I can't talk to my sons. They just don't want anything to do with me.
When it's your kids, you don't stop trying.
They ain't got no muscle, no hustle, no backbone. I stand alone, not
It's gonna show old school what he's up against.
ain't hanging on to the coattails of the next man. Passport in my left hand.
Famous graffiti artists don't have to be poor to be real.
That is your heritage, something you know nothing about. I guarantee you, I'm gonna make it with my art.
Jackson, doesn't that look exciting? Lowriders, starring Damian Bichir, Eva Longoria, many other great cast and crew, right? Smile and sit there if you think it's an awesome movie. There you go. Jackson, Hawan Kim says hi. Mia, meet Jackson. Jackson, meet Mia. Maribel, your mom, says hello. Jasmine Sanchez. Oh, hello, Jack. Everyone, this is Jackson. Okay, so that was Lowriders. Little trailer we played. I'm pumped about this movie because I've got high hopes and high expectations about the story. Kind of more or less get an idea of what the story is as you go ahead and lie down if you want to, or if you can. Kind of have an idea of what the story is more or less, but I'm pumped about seeing something that's very solid, a transcendent story that has a lot of heart, something with really good construction. If you've seen the movie, tell me yay or nay, but that's kind of about it because I've got such high hopes for the story. I'm really, really pumped and looking forward to it. Now, on to other business. And the microphone is open, Jackson. If you want to say anything at any point in time, feel free to jump in. I will not be offended. Okay? All right. So, thing I wanted to talk about is how to keep your dreams alive. I was talking with my my good compadre, and also, do you want to get down, Jackson? I was talking with my good compadre Fausto a little earlier about, just what, life and how basically I divide my life. I'm a minimalist and I'm an organizational freak because I like simplicity in my life, and for that reason, a lot of times I will, do things like make to-do lists and whatnot to keep my life, or at least my brain, in order, to then keep my life in order. So Fausto in our conversation was saying, I just kind of do it. I just kind of do it. But one thing that I don't think you realize, Fausto, is that you do it so well that I don't think you realize how well you have it divided up in your mind. Now, what I'm thinking about is this. Now, let's go to some amazing computer animated technology, also known as my marker board. And Jackson, shall we show them the image? Oh, look at that. Okay, that's all. Let's go ahead and show you a computer generated image, also known as my marker board, of real life. So this is very much real life, your real life to be exact. Now, if you notice on the left, you have work. Why? Because if you do not have to work, congratulations, you're a Kardashian. But a lot of times the rest of us do have to work. I don't know, that's like maybe 99% of the planet. And that's okay. We get used to it, and there's nothing wrong with having a dream and having to work. Now, on the right-hand side, that's where outside of work, your time and your efforts and your energy get divided up into two sections. Now, and let me see. What I mean by dream and going after your dream is not just necessarily filmmaking. Filmmaking in my case, filmmaking in the cases of a lot of my friends, my good friends that I've been making movies with here in Tucson for a very long time. But you could be an author, you could be a painter, you could be whatever it is that you want to be, or you could start being whatever it is that you've always curious about being. You've always been curious. I can't speak in full sentences because I forgot to get a glass of water. But that's what the dream means by that, is whatever you want to do. Now, let's go back to our computer animated graphic, also known as my horrible little drawing on my marker board.
Crenshaw Sunday's going.
That was Lowriders. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Rogelio, hola. How you doing? Maribel Jackson, are you bored? If you're bored, just let me know. No, you don't look bored. Got a big smile on your face. All right, but if you are, just go ahead and, scoot along. But I do love having you here. So, back to our computer-generated model. So the other half of your life is basically the dream and the human life. Now, the dream is basically whatever you do in this life. If you're a filmmaker, if you're an artist, a poet, a musician, whatever it is that you do. And oh my God, my fan base just brought me a glass of water. Thank you very much. Whatever it is that you do, that's the dream part. Now, your human life. Let's go back to on camera right here. Your human life. Jackson, can you relate to this human life thing? You smile if you can. Yes, you can. He can relate to his human life because although not a human, he is part of my life. And so is his mom over here in the corner. The reason why Jackson and my regular life comes into play is because that's everything that you're doing outside of work and outside of pushing towards your dream. If you're trying to make a film or, painting, or if you're trying to record that latest demo with your friends in the rock band. And so your human life basically is, of course, family life. It's vacations, it's chores around the house, it's birthdays, it's life in general. And so to balance out basically the work side with the dream and the human life, well, that's kind of about it. Again, my amazing computer animated model, also known as my crappy little drawing, that's kind of the way I divide my life. Kind of simplistic, not exactly that simple. We obviously know it's way more complex, but for the sake of simplicity in my own life and minimalism, that's how I do it. That's how I preserve my sanity. Now, here's what I wish for all of you artists out there, for you actors, for you filmmakers, for you painters, for you dog sitting next to your dad on the internet. Here's what I wish for you. Your dream life. Again, back to our computer animated models. Your dream life. You notice that I moved dream over to work. Basically, you want to get to a point in your life where your dream, or what you've always wanted to do, if you want to, be a movie star or a rock star or a painter, an author, a poet, whatever. If you can make that your work, and if you can make a living doing that, even if it's making the bare minimum of money, if not a very lucrative amount of money, power to you, and I'm happy for you. And yes, Hawan, Jackson definitely looks like he knows some human life. He does know human life. He knows a lot of human life. Vanessa, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so the dream life, basically, it's basically where, I'm not saying you don't work, I'm saying where you do what you love to do, but not only do what you love to do, but basically that's your job also. Classic examples in the film world, well, who I'm happy for, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, examples like this. You can name a million more, different levels, but just for the sake of having an example, boom, there you go. You guys get it. Let's go back to my 3D ultra amazing creative super model that we've drafted, right, Jackson? Yeah, so you make your dream your work. Hawan, you can definitely speak to this, Hawan, about taking your dream of being an actor and hopefully turning it into your regular paying job. And then the other side, the other half of your life, the other side of your time, energy, and effort outside of your dream job or your dream work is your human life. And hopefully that leaves you more time for your more human life. Mary, hi, yes, this is Jackson. That's a trailer. That's not Jackson. This is Jackson. Jackson, say hi to Mary. Okay. Jackson, you are an absolute hit. Greg Gutierrez. Greg, thank you so much for jumping aboard, man. Welcome to my crazy little show. So anyway, that's about it. But I don't want to sit here and blab on and on and on and on and on and talk to you guys about my little drawings, my amazing little drawings that is my life and my plans. What do you guys do? And we're on Facebook Live. You guys leave me a message. What do you guys do in order to keep your dream alive? Let me know who you are, what you do, and also how you do it. How you manage to keep on going and to not stop from pushing towards your dream. I know a painter that's been painting his entire life, and he has also done tremendous. He's not made a ton of money off of that, but he's done a lot of manual labor, and guess what? That's paid the bills. But guess what? Also, he's never stopped painting, just as an example. So, Hawan, you're very welcome, brother. You're very welcome, Hawan, or anybody else who can attest to this. Mr. Frank Velasco, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, what do you guys do? And come on, you guys, come on. Somebody jump in, or else I'm just going to keep on blabbing on and on about my bad little drawings, and or I'm going to have to start talking to Jackson and asking Jackson about how he keeps on going and holds on to that dream with all four paws, despite whether it's Juan John, brother, chime in, please. Juan John, what do you do, man? What do you do to hold on to a dream? And you're a person that can really talk to dreams. But, you know, chime in, Juan John, also Raquel Miramontes. Thank you for joining. What do you do? What? Lay down. What do you do to keep on going after a dream? I basically gave you guys my little, literally rough sketch, if you will, on my little marker board right behind me, and my domain, also known as my one-room office, which I'm thankful for. Thank you very much, Maribel. What do you guys do to hold on to a dream? Maribel, family support. Yep, family support is a very big one, and family support will take you a very, very long way. Rogelio, surround yourself with mentors and other dreamers like yourself. Very, very true. Why? At least in my case, this is why I can tell you why. That's true, because they can relate to you. Because if, you know, you're a filmmaker, I'm a filmmaker, we're miles away, and frankly, we've never even talked on the phone, but I think you and I can relate to, I can relate to your struggle as a filmmaker, and maybe you can relate to mine also. So yeah, surround yourself with all the right people. Oh man, if you surround yourself with the wrong people, or at least the people that you think are the right people right away, it's gonna weigh heavy on you, and they'll probably suck the life out of you. Maybe they'll suck the dreams out of you by telling you everything you don't need to hear, like, you know, you can't do it or give up and whatnot. Come on, everyone. Somebody else throw another one. I mean, Vanessa Reinaga, filmmaker, recent college student, dream is to be a filmmaker, and I work. It's hard to try to find a job in Tucson. Let's see, keep working on what you love doing, and yeah, that's basically it. Again, there's nothing wrong with working and doing what you have to do in order to pay the bills with a day job. Nothing wrong with that at all. What is wrong to me, and actually what's more than anything, what's sad to me is, Jackson, you okay? You gonna follow? No. What is sad to me is when I've met people who, filmmakers, I can speak to filmmakers, not all, but you know, one or two who unfortunately have told me, you know what, I guess it just didn't happen for me. There you go, and I give up. And I just want to pull my hair out and say, no, don't give up. Pay your, pay your bills by doing whatever you got to do, but don't give up. Keep on going. So, but here's where you have to be Superman. You literally have to be Superman or Superwoman. Why? Because you do your 8 hours at work, maybe more, maybe less, hopefully 8, and you go home, you're dead tired. And in a filmmaker's case, Nate, yeah, there you go. Isn't he cute? Be distracted by him all you want. He can actually, his silence attests to a lot of what I'm talking about. Anyway, you basically, Vanessa, you brought up a really great point. Go to work. Then after work, you got to be Superwoman in your case. What I mean by that is when you want to chill out and watch Netflix after work, after you're getting that food coma after dinner, you have to get yourself up and say, I've got to go to that computer right here, in my case, right in front of me, and I got to write that script, or I have to finish editing that short film, or I got to make some phone calls to my producer, to my actors. I got to get things and people together. It's and I get it. It's the last thing you want to do. I mean, I'd rather rest, in all honesty. Trust me, ask the people very close to me how long I've been doing exactly that. But power to you for doing it. I want to see your work. Keep on pushing. Rogelio's right. Surround yourself. Yep, Rogelio's very correct. Surround yourself with all the right and positive people. Nate, you're distracted by the doggy. The doggy loves you, Mr. Nate. Let me see. Mary, spend some time volunteering. For those less fortunate, it reminds you how much we have. Wow, Mary, that's one that's really, really, it's not part of my little circle graph that I drew with my amazing technological skills, but that's something to think about. And you know, in my day job, I'm out in the public pretty often, and yeah, I myself get reminded of that pretty often. So, but very, very true. basically volunteering, and there's a lot of volunteer organizations that need your help. Look in your community, see what you can do. In my case, I don't care. Okay, it's convictions and good feelings, acting, especially. Yeah. Hey, hey, Juan, that's cool, man. Hey, you know what? If you can do it without the money, and or on very very little money, power to you, brother, because that's one of the true joys in life is when you can do exactly. First of all, if you can know yourself, know what you want to do, know who you are and what you want to do, and find that, and then do that. But even better, if you can let go of the money, and I know that's a lot of that's very difficult for a lot of filmmakers. Not all. I know some that are just fine when they don't care about making money. Period. But if you can do it financially and let go of the need to make money, even with a day job, power to you, brother. Um, yeah, pets are great motivators. They never give up on you. Mary, that's very true. As you can tell, Jackson. So let's talk to Jackson. Jackson, what do you do to stay motivated in those days when you're just like, should I get up? Should I run? Should I chase the birds away from, I know I need to chase the birds away from the dog food in the bowl. I know I need to bark at the mailman. Should I get up? Jackson, what do you do in these moments that just test you? Okay, you heard it. Very wise and sound advice. He's quiet and he just does it. Silence and he just does it. Steve, Laura, thank you for jumping aboard. I'm going to take a glass of water. I'll let Jackson have a word or two. That was brought to you by my sponsor, water. Can't live without it. Yeah, what do you guys do? I really wanted to talk about that because this is something that I don't think enough filmmakers, at least in my case, or just artists or creative people in general, talk about a game plan, a strategy, and how to keep your dreams alive. What do you guys do to keep your dreams alive? To balance the need for money, going to work, and whatever your dream is. I want to hear what your dream is. That way you don't have to keep on hearing me blab on and on and on. And also your human life. Oh, you want to lay down, Jackson? Okay. You're kind of tired of the light? Okay. I'm going to lie Jackson down because even the dreamers need to rest. But still right here. Okay. I think his front legs are getting tired. But a little rest and he doesn't give up. So yeah, that's my big message. And I just kicked my camera. And of course, I'll see that on Facebook in a few seconds after my delay. That's my big message, you guys. And I'm not just trying to preach here, because trust me, this is, I think a lot of what I just kind of come up with comes out of the coconut right here, el coco, because it's really stuff that I myself have to live by first before, and I have to live it to understand it before I can pass on any information. So I had another topic in mind tonight, but I really didn't feel like approaching it because I don't have firsthand knowledge of this other topic. I'd rather talk about something that comes from right here. Right, Jackson? Yep, that's right. So anyway, without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and go back to Lowriders. Out today, starring of many great actors and talents in this film. You've got Damian Bichir, Eva Longoria. Without any further ado, Lowriders out today, and I'll give you my 2 cents on it all over again. Awan, thank you for letting me know that the movie had no video. I'm sorry, the video had no audio. Oh my God, it's late. I'm going crazy. I'm a little tired, but I was not going to let you guys down and not do my promised two videos per week. Okay, so here, let me try to reload this. I'm going to dump it. You guys are going to see it disappear, but my voice will still be there. So let me try that again with Lowriders. This is a movie that I'm really pumped about because I've got such high hopes and such high expectations. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Crenshaw Sunday's going down right here in the beautiful California, IA. It's your boy Gordo. It is what it is. It is what we do.
I was 6 years old riding shotgun in the old school with my dad.
I grew up in Boyle Heights. I remember when I was a kid, the pops always said one day we'd all build a car together. Lowriders are about family.
What's up, Daddy?
Me and my homies, we've never been to Mexico. And no, our Spanish ain't perfect. But you can find us partying with the hipsters in Echo Park, chilling at the skate park in Venice, or doing karaoke in K-Town. But for kids like me, sometimes we do end up the night at Taco Zone. Yeah, we eat tacos. But why not, right? If it was up to my pops, I'd be fixing cars at his shop all day.
I got a new wood in my...
This whole city is my canvas. I put up my art for free, and he wastes his money on car parts? That makes no sense to me.
Stop the car! Stop the car!
What? What's wrong? What are you doing? We got caught. That's my scholarship, Daddy.
Nobody's gonna get caught! No, you need to hurry up, man! Go! Come on, Tommy! Hurry! Put your hands up! You have any idea what this calls your family? Writing your name and other people's property? Do you have an ounce of shame when a criminal like your brother?
Do you know what people call me now? Ghost. Because for the last 8 years, you haven't so much as mentioned my name to remind people that I exist. You're a joke, and nothing changes.
Talk to your sons.
I can't talk to my sons. They just don't want anything to do with me.
When it's your kids, you don't stop trying.
They ain't got no muscle, no hustle, no backbone. I stand alone, not
Let's go show old school what he's up against.
ain't hanging on to the coattails of the next man. Passport in my left hand.
Famous graffiti artists don't have to be poor to be real.
That is your heritage, something you know nothing about.
I guarantee you, I'm gonna make it with my art.
All right, you guys, so hopefully I'm still even live here. I do apologize if this froze up on you guys, but I'm just going to continue to blab on and on and on as I see my HD camera just making me, or not making me sweat, but gathering all the sweat and showing all the sweat in all of its glory. So as I sit here in front of a very hot heat lamp, but I'm happy to do it for you guys and with you guys. So let me see. Chuy Santian, filmmaker Chuy Santian, amazing documentarian from the Oxnard area. What's up, brother? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Let me check to see. Oh my God, I guess I might be still live on Facebook, so I'm not giving up just yet. So anyway, that was Lowriders, everyone, and my phone's not updating, but that was Lowriders, starring Damian Bichir. I loved him in A Better Life. Eva Longoria, of course, she's awesome. An amazing lineup of talent in front of as well as behind the camera. I'm pumped, and I don't want to, if you guys want to chime in on this, I can't chime in on it too much, but I'm pumped. None other than the fact that I'm just excited for the storyline, and I hope it, well, I was going to say before I choked on my own tongue that I hope and I hold really high hopes for the story. Let me see. Gaby Figueroa, David Gonzalez, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining aboard. I've got really high hopes for this, and I don't know. I guess I have really high hopes for the story, especially after watching a movie like Moonlight. I know somebody out there saw that movie. I know many people did. I saw it on the plane back from Rome, or to Rome, back from Rome, and it was awesome. Truth be told, I wanted to see more on the back end, but that's just my desire for more development of a story. Um, Chewy, yeah, I hope it does well too, man. I really want to talk story about this with regards to Lowrider. Very simply, that's my highest hope, and that's the thing that I'm looking forward to the most. Excuse me. I'm looking forward to a story that just kind of moves you and takes a look at real life Latinos in this case, um, but something with substance, something with heart that is just going to knock us on our feet and say, wow, that was an awesome story. Um, Rogelio, also the director, has some great films in the past. Rogelio, I have to confess, I'm not too familiar with his name. Shame on me, bad film director, right? But I'm gonna look him up. Really, really cool to hear. Sounds like storytelling is action-packed and in the works. Um, Gabi Figueroa, nice, yeah, great job. I agree. Chuy Santian, let me see. Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, there's a lot of talent on that trailer. And I think they had to get the big guns in there and they had to get, everyone who, I was in no way, shape, or form connected to the production at all. Let's get that out of the way first. But man, that trailer is just packed with star power, talent, and talent and talent from what I see, which is another reason why I'm very excited about the story. So, from South America. No way. Huh. Rogelio, shoot me some information if you can on this guy. Definitely love to see more. So, Rogelio and Chuy, Santian, and anybody else, especially also Gabi, all you guys and girl, all you guys and girls, male and female, anybody who's reaching, David Gonzalez, how you doing, man? Uh, Anybody who's reaching for a dream of some sort. Here's what I do with regards to reaching for my filmmaking dream and my filmmaking life. As here I broke it down. You got your work. You got to go to work. You got to pay the bills, and then there's your dream, whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to, if you want to, I don't know, be a real estate agent, be a musician, um, be an actor, a filmmaker, whatever it is that you want to be in this life, whoever it is that you're developing to be. That's your dream part. And then also there's your human life, which is basically your significant other coming home, maybe chores, maybe, weddings, quinceañeras, whatever it is that you do in your actual real life. And yes, that includes chores. Now, let me come back to me. Jackson is, he's right here. He's still tired. He's got his little head on my knee. Can't quite see him though. You guys chime in. Let me know what, Chewy, yes, congratulations, South America. Yeah, big time, man. I look forward to seeing more from more Latino directors from this side of the border or south of the border. I just look forward to seeing more, period. Great quality storytelling. But you guys, anybody, artists, entrepreneurs, whoever you are, whatever it is that you do, talk to me. What do you guys do to organize your life to kind of make sure that you have to contend with paying the bills and going to work and whatnot, but at the same time, never letting go of your actual dream? And I really, really do want to emphasize this because, again, I said earlier and previously, I don't think enough creative people or maybe entrepreneurs have this discussion. Just how to organize yourself, how to organize your life, how to organize this right here to make sure that you keep on going. And that's how and why I chose today's topic. Now, what I showed you, let's go back to my amazing computer animated model, also known as my marker board. Your dream life, your work life, your human life. Notice at the top it says your real life, and nothing's wrong with real life. That's the real life that we all live, that many of us live in and work. Here's your dream life. And we divide it up by putting my pores that are dripping lots of and exfoliating right before your very eyes. Now, back to this, your dream life. Okay, sorry, I was reading a great comment by Chuy Santian. Your dream life. Obviously, it says your dream life at the very top. That's where your dream, or whatever it is that you want to do or you're trying to go after in this life, can become the thing that produces money for you. Hopefully, some money, hopefully, a lot of money. That's basically my, my example of examples, just to throw one out there in the filmmaking world. Uh, Brad Pitt, you know, uh, guy's doing a lot of good work. He's done a lot of good work. He's not a newcomer to, the film scene, but he keeps on going, keeps on doing his thing, and I'm very happy that he's one of the ones that gets to do something that he loves, while at the same time making a very lucrative living, or at least that's my perception, and I don't think just mine. But congrats, Brad, and all you people doing it. Back to my computer animated model. The other side of that is, of course, is your real life. So hopefully when your dream becomes your work and it starts paying the bills, you have more time for your human life. Whatever it is. In my case, I love to go jogging, hiking. I love to hang out with friends a lot, mostly filmmakers. But hey, you know what? That's my human life. So what do you guys do? So let me get to Chewy. Bottom line, brother, doing a chingon job. And stay at it. Chewy, are you talking about me? Thank you, if you are. If you're talking about the cast and the crew of Lowriders, yeah, they are. And I'm really looking forward to this. Hopefully I can catch it this weekend. Hopefully you guys can catch it this weekend. And no, the producers and distributors of Lowriders are not paying me millions of dollars or at all for this podcast. I'm just really pumped to support it. There you go. Go see it if you guys can this weekend. I'm definitely gonna try to go see it. But Chewy, yes, and if you are talking about me, brother, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will continue to till literally the day I die. Ask anybody about that. So, Gabi Figueroa, social media management, business from home, being, wow, a mother, a wife, the entrepreneur, can be overwhelming, but you love it. Wow, I can't compete with that, because as you saw, my greatest worry was this guy right here, and he can't really lift his head up right now because he's a little tired. That's kind of all I have to contend with, so I've got nothing to complain. But wow, mom, wife, entrepreneur, Gabi, that's amazing. Don't stop. Keep on going. Keep on pushing harder every single day. You're an example to many people out there, and I don't just mean that in very flattering type of way to encourage you. I'm saying, like, literally, you're an example to people who say, well, I want to start a business, but I'm a mom, I'm a husband, I'm a wife. How do I do all of that and then try to start this business or try to be a filmmaker or whatever it is that they want to do? You're doing it. You're literally the example. So kudos to you. Congratulations. Rick Bork, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Rick Bork, awesome coworker, amazing shooter, and quite an inspiration, in all honesty, because he kicks butt, and he's a true team player. He's awesome. So, just that. If you guys have anything to throw into the mix with regards to, how to keep your dreams going, how to keep your dreams alive, drop a little comment in there, and I'm going to let me see. Let's go back to the dream life again for just one more moment. This is what you want to work toward, I guess. Obviously, life is not this simplistic, but you get the idea for the most part. It'll never be this simplistic, so it's nice to dream that it is that simple, I guess, right? So, what you want to go after is, and I'm trying to pick Jackson up, have him sit up once more. Come on, Jackson. Good boy. What you want to go after is exactly that, if at all possible. Okay, Jackson is ready for his close-up, Mr. DeMille. There he is. He's back. But you know what? In the meantime, Gabi, like you said, Gabi, like you said, what you know, you're overcoming the odds and you're doing it every single day. I could say hour by hour. I'm sorry. I could say day by day. What I meant to say was I'm willing to bet it's hour by hour. So kudos to you, and just keep on going. Keep on doing. Chewy, I'll get you and Gabi connected. That way you guys can chit chat on you know what you guys can offer each other in this case. Um, and again, one more time, dream life. AJ O'Neill, thank you for jumping aboard. I really do appreciate it. It's good to see you again, brother. Um, Conversation is, and I'm about to close this out, but that'd be awesome if you could chime in. What do you do to keep your dreams alive? Again, here's a dream life, you know, where your dream, whatever it is that you dream to be, is what provides money, what is your work, and then of course your human life. That means you're coming home and whatnot. This is what you shoot to have, you know, and all of you though who've achieved this, congratulations to you, and those of you who are still working toward it. AJ, here you go, my other amazing computer animated model. Real life, where you go to work, and then with your time, energy, and effort outside of work, you've got your dream. In your case, I know filmmaking, and then of course your human life, or your life in general. You know, going out with friends, partying, recreational stuff, the laundry, cleaning the house. No se olviden de limpiar la casa. All right. So anyway, AJ, would love to hear whatever you got to say. Yes, Hawan, isn't that a great 3D computer graphic? That comes to us from the good people of Sharpie and my right hand, which can't draw or sign or write or really do anything. But yes, Hawan, amazing computer model. I see it. The more you see it, the more you like it. You know what? Here's for you, buddy. Ta-da! Your real life. And your dream life. Yay! Okay. So, anyway, just that. AJ, thank you for jumping in, brother. Even though late, always happy to have you aboard. Always happy to have all of you guys aboard because this is a conversation that I like to have a lot of times with oh AJ, okay, here you go. Read the trays, follow guys like you, follow Patricia Chica. Yeah. So I'm not I'm familiar with Mariana Bruno, but not Patricia Chica. Send me some of her stuff. I'd love to definitely learn more about her. Yeah, read the trades. Know what's going on in the biz as I need to take a drink of water because throat's going dry. But yeah, man, I'm happy to see that that's what inspires you and gets you through it, AJ. And thank you for giving little shows like mine a shot, and I don't mean little in any way, other way other than, you know, it's literally a webcam, a light, and a computer, but lots of love from me to you guys, and I'm always happy to do this for you. Thank you, AJ, for always being there. Really do appreciate it. Rogelio, you also make sure you're learning from the best. Great filmmakers, cinematography. Yeah, that's true. And there's a great free college that you filmmakers can learn, or really anybody can learn anything from. What is the name of that university, Jackson? What is the name of the university? It's called YouTube University. That's right. Where you can learn anything for free, whatever you want to learn. You just type it into the little internet search thingy, and it'll tell you, you know, you type in how to pet Jackson, and it'll tell you how to pet Jackson. So, YouTube University, you're right, very true, Rogelio. AJ, yeah, man, inspiring people. You got to surround yourself with the right people, and the wrong people, well, you'll see them right away. You'll feel that energy right away. So, identify them and kindly step away. That's all I got to say. And do your thing, man. Do your thing. Same thing goes for me, for any other filmmakers out there, or artists, or entrepreneurs, Gabi. Anybody doing their thing, do your thing. Don't stop doing your thing. But like AJ says, like Rogelio says, around the right people. Other people's journeys, you know what, dude? They can be, because other people's journeys can lift me up when I'm having a bad day. And maybe I'm having a good day. And to keep that energy going, or to keep, the positive thoughts going, I say, well, I'm going to get Jackson in this case. And we're going to do a live Facebook video podcast. I'm out of it. What do you think, Jackson? Yeah. So anyway, you guys have anything else you'd like to add? Or I leave you with the images right here. Again, your dream life, what you want to work toward, and where your dream is what makes you money. And then you go home and you have your human life, your kids, your significant other, the house, recreational activities, time with family, etc. If you got to contend with real life, that's okay too. Again, work, dream, human life. Oh, and here's something a guy that I used to know taught me. He taught me about the Indiana Jones what truck moment. You guys remember in Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark, when he's been through the snake pit, he's been through absolutely everything that the Nazis can put him through, and he just came out of the snake pit. Right after they put the Ark of the Covenant on the truck, Indiana Jones asks, I think his name is Saul or Sala, and he asks him, where's the Ark? And then he says they loaded it onto the bed of that truck. And Indiana, thought I went through that phase like 20 years ago. And Indiana Jones says, what truck? Now that what truck moment is, Jackson had enough. That what truck moment is that moment when you just say, you know what, I can't, I have nothing left in me. I can't give any more. That's when Indiana Jones said, what truck? You got to have that what truck moment when you're tired, after dinner, after you've gotten home, when you are just dead tired, but you still have work to do on your dream after you've already come home from work. That's you got to have that what truck moment. Or also, I was talking about it earlier, you got to be Superman or Superwoman and have that extra energy in you to do your thing, whatever it is that your dream is. Rogelio, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that, brother. You know what? Like I said, I try to be an inspiration to others, but a lot of times you guys just hear me blabbing on because it's something that I've learned myself. Maybe something I want to pass on. Maybe something I want to record and share with you guys. And it also does me good too. So it's definitely for all of us as a community, a filmmaking community, and just a community as a whole. Definitely for you guys as filmmakers, but it's also for me too. So I just try to make the conscious choice to kick out the negative and engulf myself in the positive. AJ, and the goal is to make a living at the craft and hopefully be an inspiration for others. Yeah, brother. You said it right there, man. You know what the craft is in our case? Filmmaking. Do it, do it, do it. How to make a living? Well, still working on that part. But while I'm not, I thank God that I've got one of the most amazing day jobs. Very blessed to have it. And I pay bills with it. So very blessed in that sense, in many senses, in all honesty. But yeah, man. And but yes, and still outside of work, working toward making a living off the craft and being an inspiration to others. Nick Fimbres, and Beto, how you guys doing, man? You guys, please catch this podcast. Justin Donaldson. Justin, how you doing, man? Justin is a coworker. Justin, thank you so much for tuning in. Here's, I don't know if you can see him. This is Jackson. Oh, okay. Jackson's tired. You guys, I'm going to sign off. Nick, Beto, and Justin. AJ, respect to you, brother. Do your thing, man. Go out and do your thing, and thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. Everyone, whatever your thing is, and here's my inspiration part of FILMspiration. Whatever your thing is, run out and do it. Figure it out. If it doesn't work, refine your game plan. Ask questions. Go to YouTube University. Figure out what you want to figure out. just go after it. Just do it. I've got a story as to why in my life I got to a point where I got sick and tired of waiting and thinking or planning about doing things and just running out and doing it. And it's something that I have to remind myself a lot of constantly also. But as to you guys, as to myself, let's just run out there, make our dreams happen. Okay? Simple as that. You got a plan, write it down. Again, go out and do it, tweak it, refine, try again, tweak, refine, try again, tweak, refine, try it again, and do it again, and do it again until it works. And even after it works, do it all over again. AJ, good night, man. Yeah, dude, full show's going to be up in just a few minutes after I sign off right now. Everyone have a great night. I will see you guys Monday. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Love all you guys, and always just run after your dreams. Run out there and do what makes you happy. I'll see you guys later. My name's and again, this is gonna turn into a regular podcast or podcast. It's not a podcast, and I can't get that through this thick skull. This is gonna turn into a regular video post afterwards, and then you can also find it on Twitter, Instagram, and I can also push you to YouTube if you want to see the whole thing there. Also, wherever you guys want to check it out. I will put also the links to my short films as well as the other podcasts, or they're not podcasts, video casts, whatever, as well as the link to Lowriders in the body of the description. All right, you guys, have an awesome day, and I will talk to you guys later. And yes, Hawan, everyone, say good night to Jackson. Yeah, you guys see that tooth? All right, Jackson, say good night. Okay, good night.